Heights man convicted of sex crimes with minors is arrested once again.
And this time in the Bay Area. Hayward police arrested 28-year-old Melvin Flemmings at a high school basketball game. They were tipped off by a parent who says Flemmings tried to court by offering private basketball lessons. They had no idea he was a registered sex offender.
Fox 40's Doug Johnson joining us now live from the Sacramento courthouse where Flemmings was convicted in 2011. Doug, what can you tell us about this latest arrest?
Well, Nikki, stepping back a second to that 2011 case, that's when Flemmings was sentenced to more than 3 years in prison, but he actually only served just under 2. And now in the past 6 months, he's been arrested twice for trying to give private basketball lessons to kids.
Arrested again, 28-year-old sex offender Melvin Flemmings caught on a high school campus in Hayward.
Flemmings arrived and he was immediately taken into custody for 2 misdemeanor crimes.
Hayward police say a parent tipped them off that Flemmings would be at Mount Eden High School in the East Bay. They say on Friday a student agreed to meet Flemmings for an early morning basketball lesson. Flemmings told the student his name was Melvin Allen. That student's mother became suspicious of Flemmings and searched that name, discovering his true identity, according to Hayward police.
And as well that he was a sex offender.
Officers were waiting for him once Flemmings got to the school, charging him with failing to notify the school principal regarding his sex registration status while on campus. He's also charged with failing to notify a parent of sex registration when accepting a job, giving those basketball lessons.
He purports to be with an organization called Evolution Basketball.
Just last July, Flemmings was arrested in Roseville, accused of giving private basketball lessons to teenagers at the Roseville Sports Center. But Flemmings' original conviction came in 2011, when he was found guilty of 3 counts of employing a minor to pose or model in an obscene manner for commercial purposes. Fox 40 was in the court back then as this mother of one of the victims addressed him during his sentencing.
My family has become completely destroyed because of this relationship.
Flemmings was sentenced to more than 3 years in prison, but he ended up only serving 22 months, according to the California Department of Corrections. We went to Flemmings' last known address in Citrus Heights, but no one answered. Meanwhile, Hayward police say they've been in contact with law enforcement in our area, trying to determine if there's any more victims.
We're concerned about that. We want other people to come forward, but especially since it's in Citrus Heights, that's where he's from. We're in contact with the Citrus Heights Police Department and letting them know our investigation.
Now, we did reach out to Evolution Basketball Academy in the East Bay to see if they had any statement for us, but they say the owner of that company tells us he's never heard of Flemmings or of any of his aliases. Reporting live in downtown Sacramento tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Doug, thanks a lot. Well, these are small. They're inexpensive.